Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another great episode of the Fan Club. It's your boy, D-Bros, Dan Bronson in the building, guys. We have an awesome episode today. We are going to break down the NBA preseason. We're going to go about a week in and just go through it and see what's really there. What can we look forward to? I love the NBA, huge NBA fan. You know me, I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan. And there's not many around this area, but there will be soon because Greek Freak is on a tear. But let's go, baby. So, this Saturday, guys, we're only a few days away. We got NBA preseason basketball. It is happening. It's great. So, we've got the Nuggets and the Warriors. Nuggets just added Paul Millsap in the offseason. Warriors, defending champions, and they added Swaggy P. Nick Young. I think that, they could go for back-to-back, and I wouldn't put it past them. Two great teams right there. Nuggets, I wouldn't call them great, but they're on the come-up, man. They got some nice things there. I like that Jokic guy, the Joker. Then the next game after that, same day, still on September 30th, you got the Timberwolves and the Lakers. Now, the Timberwolves look nice, guys. If you guys kind of were under a rock this offseason, Jimmy Butler did go to the Timberwolves, and, man, that team, Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, Gorgie Jang, and Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, my God. Do I need to even say anything more? I think that team could be a top 5 team in the league this year if they get it together. And they got Thibs, one of the best coaches, defensive coaches in ever. This guy is a freak of a coach. I like what they're gonna do there. Then we've got the LA Lakers playing them, baby, and we all know about them. We all know about Sterlonzo Ball, the big baller brand. Now we finally get to see what he's gonna do. I'd love to see him in preseason. I know it's just preseason, doesn't mean a lot, but basketball, you get a little bit of more time than just, in the NFL, they put you in for one snap. For this, they'll let you play a quarter or two. So I like it. Let's go to Sunday, October 1st. We have the Hawks and Heat. Hawks ain't going to the playoffs this year. Mark my words, guys. They got rid of everybody. They're trying to be a top 5 pick next year. The Heat, I like the Heat. They started off horrible last year, and then the second half of the year, pretty sure they won every game. They had a few games they lost, but they were on a tear. They went from being the worst team first half of the year to being the hottest team the second half of the year. Missed the playoffs by a game. So impressive. I think that they will be a playoff team this year. I think they got their heads out of their butts, and now they're ready to roll. Then we got the Clippers and the Raptors. So Raptors, playoff team every year. They still got Kyle Lowry. They still got DeRozan. Still got Serge Ibaka. That team's, it's going to be good. I never know how far they'll really get, but they're going to be a competitive team up there in the north. Then we have them playing the Clippers. Now, the Clippers could be a fun team to watch, but I don't know. We'll see. Austin Rivers is the point guard now since Chris Paul departed to Houston. They still have Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. We'll see what happens there. Blake Griffin's a beast if he can just stay healthy. Okay, now we're getting some games, guys. Excuse me. Monday, October 2nd, the Hornets just added, you got it, folks, Dwight Howard. Kemba Walker, Dwight Howard action, I think that'd be cool. Nick Batum in there. Decent team. I think they're a playoff squad. Playing the Celtics. Now, we all know Mr. 2K himself, Kyrie Irving. He's still in a Cavs jersey right now, but Kyrie Irving is a Celtic. He looks awesome. I'm excited to see them this year. I think that they could run the East. If it's not the Cavs, it's the Celtics for sure. I don't think the Bucks are too much behind them. And speaking of the Bucks, they play the Dallas Mavericks. Now, if you don't know about the Bucks, let's break this down. We got Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon on the team. You got Chris Middleton, one of the most clutch shooters and one of the best defensive players in the league. And you got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Mr. Greek Freak, the man himself. You got Jabari Parker, and he's coming back from injury, so it might be a few months until he gets back. Then you got Thon Maker. And that starting five, it's young, it's lanky, it's fast. I love the Bucks. I like what they're doing there. They got Greg Monroe off the bench, Delly off the bench. I like it. I think it's very good. We played the Dallas Mavericks, and they have a squad. I would totally say they're going to the playoffs if they're in the East, but in the West, it's going to be hard for them to eat, guys. And I love Harrison Barnes. He's an Iowa boy. I love Dirks, what he's done in his career. Respect it, love it. I don't know, man. We'll see. Later on that night, you got the Nuggets, Lakers. We already talked about both those teams. You got the Magic, the Grizzlies. Magic, they're not going to be a playoff team, guys. Grizzlies, this might be the year they fall off, but you never know. They still have Gasol and Mike Conley, so they could still be, a very good team. And then you got Spurs, Kings. Talk about mere opposites, guys. So the Spurs, they're always a top 5 team in the league. Coach Popovich has this team running circles around everybody. Then they play the Kings, okay? The Kings are such an opposite team to the Spurs. The Spurs have made the playoffs like every year since 2001, 2002 or something. The Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2008, 2009. It's been a long, long time coming. I don't think they're there yet. And for all my 2K ballers out there, you don't want to play with the Kings unless you really love De'Aaron Fox or Buddy Hield or something, because they're the worst ranked team. They're the 30 out of 30, And I was looking, I'm just like, oh my God, what a dumpster fire team. Not that this team doesn't have potential, because I think Willie Cauley-Stein has a lot of potential. I think Buddy Hield has a lot of potential. De'Aaron Fox. It's just, you're asking too much out of this team with a bunch of rookies and young, inexperienced players. See him being a top 5 pick. When I say top 5 pick, I never will pick where they go, but I just think, lottery pick. And we'll get into Thursday, and we'll kind of wrap, or Tuesday. We'll get into Tuesday, and then we'll wrap it up. You got the Nets and the Knicks. Wow, they're kind of the same. I don't see either of these teams going to the playoffs. I don't know if I think the Nets will have a top 5 pick, which will actually go to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is scary. The Knicks, we'll see how bad they really are, if they're going to be one of those competitive 30-win teams that miss the playoffs, or if they're going to only win 10, 15 games this year. Obviously, you'd want to be the team that only win 10 or 15 games. I don't believe in either of those two teams. The Bulls and the Pels. Bulls, they will be a top 5 team this year if they're smart. They need to play all their young players, do their thing. Don't make the playoffs this year. Go out and get yourself a top pick so you can rebuild the right way. They're playing the Pelicans, and the Pelicans have a very peculiar situation. They have DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis on the same team. They're pretty much like the same player if you watch them. They don't have any really great shooters. I mean, they just added Rajon Rondo, but Rajon Rondo has never been a three-point shooter. He can shoot it sometimes, but he's a passer. It's a weird situation, but I would like to see that work. Give the people in New Orleans something to root for. My pick for matchup of the week will have to be Rockets Thunder. I know it's just a preseason game, but still, you get Chris Paul and the Beardy Man versus the big 3 in OKC now, which is Russell Westbrook, Paul George, PG, and Carmelo Anthony, guys. I don't know how good defensively they're going to be, but I like it. I really do like that. To finish it up for that week, or for the first few days, we got the Suns Trailblazers. I think the Trailblazers are on the come up. They are going to be a playoff team this year, I believe. I think they're good. The Suns, they are going to be better, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs yet. They still got some time to go, but Devin Booker's a beast. They will progress. You just need a little bit of time with them, but I would say, hovering right about 35 wins, and that's a good, huge next step for this team. I'm not saying they go to the playoffs because they're not, but some years you have to keep on showing progress, and this year I think they will show the progress. I'm going to wrap it up. I just covered the first few days of the NBA preseason, and we will cover more very, very soon, folks. If you like what you see or you want to get into the discussion, like, comment, subscribe, share, do it all, guys. I want to thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the Fan Club. I appreciate all the support. I hope you guys are liking the brand new studio. And yeah, we're just going to keep rocking out these. And I want everyone to have a great day. Thank you.